Okay, so November 2018, question 1D. BD College offers 3 courses, namely accounting, computing, and driving. The college has a population of 500 students. Data obtained from the college revealed the following: 329 students, or we are given all that. Required, present the above information in a Venn diagram. Number of students taking all the 3, and the number of students undertaking only 1. The number of students undertaking only 1. So that question of November 2018, question 1D, is on what we call set theory. And as you know, set theory, we begin by drawing what we call Venn diagram. And in this Venn diagram, we have 3 sets. Now these 3 sets are called accounting, we have computing, and we have driving. So this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, E, F, G, H. So here we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and then we'll have the total there. Have the total there. So N, we are told the study involved 500 students. So this is 500. So if you have grown up that point, say my yes. If you have grown up that point, you say yes. Two people remaining to say yes. Okay. From there, we have now what we call equations and workings. Equations and workings. Equations and workings. So for these equations, we are told 329 were undertaking accounting. So you say 329 is equal to everyone who is inside accounting. Those who are inside accounting are A plus B plus C plus D. That is everyone who is inside accounting. Then 186 were taking computing. So 186, everyone inside computing is B plus C plus F plus G plus G. 295 were taking driving. 295 were taking driving. So everyone who is inside there is C plus D plus E plus F plus F. Then 83 were taking both accounting and computing. So accounting and computing inside here is BC. So 83 is B plus C. B plus C. 217 were taking both accounting and driving. So accounting and driving is CD. We are told they are 217. So 217 is C plus D. Then we are told that 63 were taking both computing and driving. So those who are taking both computing and driving is CF, which is 63. So 63 is C plus F. C plus F. So now, when you have not managed to get a single value, the next thing is to do the whole equation, where you tell us 500 should be arrived at as A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F plus G and plus H. When you have not gotten a single value, you seek help now in the whole equation that way. In the whole equation. And in seeking help from the whole equation, The next thing that you do is to let H to be 0. So you say now H is 0. This is because these are non-students. Non-students. The reason as to why we are saying H is 0 is because H is those persons who are not students, who are not taking a course, like under the institution. Just like myself, I'm in the school, but I'm not a student, so I cannot be included in that. So if H is 0, quickly you come and first of all secure that here. You secure that there. Then you come back to this equation, the whole one, and start checking what you know. So ukiangalia hii block yote ya A, B, C, D, that one is known. The whole block of A, B, C, D is known. And you block it that way. The next one is this one. This EF is known. It is known because it is together with the CD. And we know CD here. And we also know H. We also know H. So from there, we are able to tell G is what? So you say G must be 500 minus this block of ABCD, which is D29, minus this block of EF. And that block of EF, it is from here, 295. First of all, you less the CD. You less the CD of 217. And then you less H of 0. So work on that and let me have the answer. Yes, Diogo. Yes, Jacob. Good. Yes, Alice. 93. So G is 93. So nakimbia hapa, unaweka 93. Then this equation which has helped us, you mark it out. Even this one is marked out. They have helped us. When you get G, the latest catch, you check where else you can find it. And where else we find G is here. So tukifika hapa, we will say that we know G, and we also know BC. We also know BC. So that means we are in a position to know F. F is 186 minus BC, which is 83, minus G, which is 93. So send me the answer. Yes, Diogo. And I need at least 3 people so that I can write the answer. Yes, Alice. Good. 10. So F is 10. So this one has assisted us. Now we start looking for where else we have C. No, F. So when we come here, we know F. So based on that, C will be 63 minus 10. That one is 53. That's okay. So C is 53. Then when I come here, I know C So I will say B is 217 minus 53. 217 minus 53 is equal to what? 1. $164. Yeah, 164. So that is B now, 164. So this one has helped us. Then we come to this one where we know B. So we know C. So we will say that B must be 83 minus 53. That must be equal to what? 83 minus 53 is what? Is that. Good. That. So B is that. So this one has a secret. So we go to this other one. Now, we go to the next one. Now, in the next one, when we get here, we know CD. We also know F. So we will be able to say that E is 295 minus CD, which is 217, minus F, which is 10. Minus F, which is 10. Yes, Tiongo, Malda. Yes, R, 68. So unakimbia hapa, unaandika your E is 68. Your E is 68. So this one has helped us. Then we come here where we know these three. And we'll be able to say that A must be 329 minus 30 minus 53 minus 164. Minus 164. That's it, Tiongo. Yes, and Alice, those are good. 82. So A is 82. So when you have 82 now, we have solved everything. And these equations are through, are over. So now confirm whether all these are adding back to 500. Confirm whether they are adding to 500. And you tell me either yes or no. Alga says yes. Diongo, Alice, Jacob. So So if they are adding, that is good. The next thing now, number of students undertaking all the three. Students taking all the three courses, all the three courses, students taking all the three courses, that is C, which is 53. That is C, which is 53. And students taking only one course, students taking only one course, students taking only one course. Now those who are taking just one course are A plus G plus E. A plus G plus E, and that is 82 plus 93 plus 68 plus 68. Yeah, Theomo, Jacob. And 243. You have 243 wickets. So I hope we are okay with that. Is that so? Yongo says yes. Okay, Jacob. Again, are we okay? So that you proceed. Yes, Anne, Malda, Ima. Okay. So we proceed. Yes, Aris, kids. So we go to question 2A. Question 2A says, ABC Limited manufactures and sells electronic calculators whose marginal cost function is given by that. The fixed cost of production amounts to shillings 250,000. The total revenue function is estimated to be quadratic in nature. The table below shows the sales revenue realized by the company at 3 different production levels. You are told to come up with the total profit function and the maximum profit and the maximum profits. So the question is coming from the topic we call functions, and specifically profits maximization. Specifically profits maximization. So when you are told to get the total profit, you begin by saying total profits is equal to total revenue minus total costs. That is how you begin. Total revenue minus total costs. After writing that, you now go to identify those things in the question. And in trying to do that, we look for total costs. And when we get to the question, what we get as far as the costs are concerned is marginal costs. So for us to get the total cost, we must integrate the marginal cost, which is x minus 100. We are integrating with respect to x. We are integrating with respect to x. So doing the integration changes to x, which is currently raised to power 1. X, which is currently raised to power 1. You add back 1, then you divide by 1 plus 1, the new power, minus 100x, which is currently raised to power 0. You add back 1, you divide by 0 plus 1, the new power, and then you add c, which is called the constant of integration. Constant of integration. So this changes to become 0.5x squared minus 100x plus c. When you are in total cost, c becomes the fixed cost, which is 250. Which is 250. From there now, you start looking for total revenue. Total revenue, we are not given, but we are told it is quadratic. So if it is quadratic, we will say that R is equal to AX squared plus BX plus C. That is the format of a quadratic function. The format of a quadratic function. So with that now, We start substituting the values that have been given. And in the first one, we will say 1,600,000 is equal to 20. Tell me 20 squared is what? 20 squared is what? Yes, good. I can see 400. So we will therefore write 400A plus 20B plus C. And this one we call it equation number 1. We call it equation number 1. Do the same to the next, which is 3,200,000 being equal to 40. Tell me 40 squared is what? 40 squared is what? Yeah, good. I can see 1,600. So 1,600A plus 40B plus C. That is Roman 2. Then 4,800,000. 60. So 60 squared is what? 60 squared, good. I can see that 600. 3,600A plus 60B plus C. That is Roman 3. Then the easiest now to remove is C. So we will proceed and say, removing C from equations 1 and 2. Removing C from equations 1 and 2, I will have 1.6 being equal to 400A plus 20B plus C, and then 3,200,000 1,600A plus 40B plus C. So I'm saying we subtract so that C disappears. And when you subtract, you are left with minus 1,600,000 to be equal to minus 1,200A minus 20B, and this one you call it equation number 4. That one you call it equation number 4. Then you say removing C from equations 2 and 3. From equations 2 and 3, moving that from equations 2 and 3, I will have 3,200,000 being equal to 1,600A plus 40B plus C, and then 4,800,000. We have 3,600A plus 60B plus C. So when you subtract, again, this is left as minus 1600 being equal to minus 2000A minus 20B, and this is equation number 5. That is equation number 5. Equation number 5. Then you proceed and say, removing B from equations 4 and 5, from equations 4 and 5, I have minus 1.6 is equal to minus 1200A minus 20B, then minus 1600. I have minus 2000A minus 20B. So what I'll need to do so that my B disappears is to subtract. So when I subtract, this becomes 0, being equal to 800A. And based on that, I confidently say that A is 0. A is 0. Now from there, I will say substituting in equation 5, substituting that value in equation 5, I will come and have minus 1.6 being equal to minus 2000 times 0 minus 20B. So now let me know what B is. Give me the value of B. I have one answer from Viomo. Jacob also. And so those three answers, I take them to be okay because they are the same. So B, Alice, check. Yours, Missouri. Malta. Okay. Alice, check your answer. I am then substituting in equation 1. Alice, have you confirmed? We will have 1.6 being equal to 400 times 0 plus 20 times 8,000 plus C. Give me the value of C. Okay, good. Nice. Now give me the value of C. Now give me the value of C from there. The value of C from there. Yeah, I can see Anne, I can see Thiago, Malda. Good. So C is C. Thus, R should be equal to 80,000 X. That's the value of R. Maybe let me write it in full because some people ask me how it is reduced that way. So R is 0x squared plus 80,000x plus 0. When you go to the original function that we had, that is now the value of the revenue. So now, total profits. Total profit should be equal to our revenue, which is 80,000x. We minus the cost function that we had gotten. The cost function that we had gotten. Now that this one was in thousands, this one was in thousands. Now it may be to a full. Let us reduce these 3 zeros. It will be easier to work that way. We reduce those 3 zeros because here we work to 1,000. This one we converted towards full. So it will be easier to just drop these 3 zeros here and we proceed. So that now I say 0.5x squared minus 100x plus 250. So I'm saying this one you can also express it as 80x when in thousands. You can also express it as 80x when in thousands. So opening the brackets, pi will be equal to 80x minus 0.5x squared plus 100x minus 250. Minus 250. So putting like terms together, this 100 to join this one, I get 180x minus 0.5x squared minus 250. So that is the profit function. That is the profit function. Then you proceed and say, for maximum profit, the differential phi with respect to Q should be 0. That is, the differential phi with respect to Q should be 0. That is, if you differentiate this, you will be left with 180 minus 1x is equals to 0, and therefore x should be 180 units. And hence, maximum profit. If we are told now to get the maximum profit, what you do, you take this function for the profit, this one, or this one that is already consolidated. So the same as 180 times 180 minus 0.5 times 180 squared minus 250. That is how you will get that figure. So get the answer so that you pick up from there. Yeah, Anne says 15,950. 15,000, even Thiomo agrees. Yes, Malda. So I think we are okay. We proceed to the next question. The next question at B says X limited, Y limited, and Z limited deal in the production detergents. On 1st of January 2017, the three companies introduced a similar new detergent in the market. Prior to the introduction of the new detergent, the three companies had an equal share of the market. A survey conducted on the market shares of the three companies as of the 1st of December revealed the following. So we have that, and now we are told to get the shares for December 2018. So here now, it is a question coming from the topic called matrices, and specifically what we call Markov analysis. It's called Markov analysis. So when you are told to get the share for that 1st December 2018, that first that 1st of December 2018, that 1st of December 2018, it must be arrived at or maybe we need to start with 17 and we put it that way here. Multiply by the transition matrix. You multiply by the transition matrix. Transition matrix. Transition matrix. And so this should be equal to that 1st of December 2018. If you have that 1st of December 2017 multiplied by the transition matrix, you will have the so when I come here, I'm going to argue like this. So if I have a framework like that, There are three companies. There are three companies, X, Y, and Z. And somewhere there we are told prior to the introduction, they had equal shares. They had equal shares. So if they had equal shares, when you get 100, you divide by that by 3. 100 you divide by 3, it is 0.333. This other one, 0.333. And then this one must be 334. So in as much as we have been told they were equal, one of them will have a 4 so that they add exactly to 1. Then we will say times the transition matrix. And you know transition matrix what tunasema from to the design of a transition matrix. Inakuanga hivyo. From to. So going by what we are told there, X Limited had retained 90%. X Limited had retained 90%. So if it retained, that means it had 0.90 there. It lost 3. Now I told you losses are recorded in the row. Losses are recorded in the row and gains are recorded in the column. So when you are told it lost, then it is from X to Y. X to Y, 0.03. And from X to Z is 0.07. Remember, I've told you these ones must always add to 1. We must always add to 1. Number 2 inasema Y had retained 75%. So from Y to Y, 0.75. But had lost 10 and 15 to its customer to X and Z. So from Y to X is 10%, so 0.10. And from Y to Z is 0.15. 0.15. And then we are told Z had retained 80%. So Z to Z, 0.80. And then it lost 5 to X, so 0.05 and 0.15. So we are supposed now to get the value for X, for Y, and Z. So down there, let me show you the working for anyone who has forgotten how to multiply matrices. If you are looking for that X equal, utasema ni 0.333 times 0.90 plus 0.333 times 0.10 plus 0.334 times 0.05. So someone to give me the answer. Give me the answer, the way it is coming out. Waiting for the answer. Yeah, Jacob has given. Nyongo has given. Yes, and so 333, I can go 0.3497. So here we will have 0.3497. We go now to y. Y, you do the same thing times 0.03 plus 0.333 times 0.75 plus 0.334 times 0.15. Omar, I have not seen anything from you since you began the lesson. I hope we are still together. Let me see some people who have not talked. Jude, although you have come in late, I have not seen anything from you. Halima, I think I just saw only one. Alice is a bit active, even mother a bit. Yes, Omar, I can see you are following, but I still need answers. Good. Sasa nangoja hii. I have a response from Jacob, from Halima. Yes, Diongo, 0.30 984. 30984. Now for the other ones, because of the errors that could have been there, instead of multiplying, you can simply get it like 0.3497 minus 0.30984. So you can either multiply or you get it that way. Okay, yeah, Alice. Alice, are you asking for this one? These are ones. The first or the middle or all of them? Okay, so let me first of all get this one. I'll explain. Give me this answer. Yes, I can see Theodore. I need at least 3 people. Jacob. Ima Malta, 0.34. 086. Or 046. 046. 0.34. 046. So that is how you get it. Now, Alice, you're asking how we got these ones. If you look at the question, somewhere there, the third line, no, the second line. The second line of the question is prior to the new detergent, the three companies had equal share. So if they had three equal shares, if the three companies had equal shares, and the total is supposed to be 1, you divide by 3. So when you divide by 3, working by 3 decimals, each should have 0.33. But because they must add to 4, they must add to 1, if you give them this, they will not add to 1. So the last one, we adjust. That's why we make 4, so that they add back to 1. So that is how we arrived at those R's. You okay now? Good. So if we are okay, we proceed. Now we are told you get the long run market shares. So you begin by saying, let long run market shares, long run market shares for the companies, to be, you rate the long run market shares for the companies to be X for company X, Y for company Y, and Z for company Z, where X plus Y plus Z is equal to 1. And Z will be equal to 1 minus X minus Y. Then if you rate them like that, then taipanga namna hii. So this is X, this is Y, this is 1 minus X minus Y. Alafu ukikuta these are the side, the same thing. This is X, this is Y, and this is 1 minus X minus Y. So copy up that point. Ukifika hapo uniambie there. Hapo Z, I'm saying it is X, another 1 minus X minus Y. Jacob. 1 minus X minus Y. not 1 minus x plus y. Although it's the same thing. Ukifungua brackets, it will still go back to what you're saying. Ukifungua brackets, it goes back. Yeah, kama umemaliza, I can see Judy saying she's done. Aris has finished. Jacob and the others, hurry up, hurry up. Good. So I think we can proceed now. Just multiplying the same way we have multiplied the other one that we had earlier. So it will be 0.9x plus 0.1y plus 0.05 minus 0.05x minus 0.05y should be equal to x. Should be equal to x. Now putting items together, we have 0.9 minus 0.05 minus 1 x plus for y we have 0.05 I have two of them. Is this one 0.1 minus 0.05 because of y be equal to minus 0.05. So putting like terms together, tutasema 0.9 minus 0.05 minus 1, you get minus 0.15x. Then 0.1 minus 0.05 is 0.05 plus 0.05y is equal to minus 0.05. And this one you call it equation number 1. That one you call it equation number 1. You call it number 1. We can multiply the next one so that I talk of 0.03x plus 0.75y plus 0.15 minus 0.15x minus 0.15y is equals to y. Is equals to y. So putting items together, I then have 0.03 minus 0.15. This one is because of x plus 0.75 minus 0.15 minus 1. This is y is equals to minus 0.15. So 0.03 minus 0.15 is minus 0.12x. 0.75 minus 0.15 minus 1 is minus 0.4y is equal to minus 0.15. And that one you call it equation number 2. So now, removing x from 1 and 2. So we are going to have minus 0.15x plus 0.05y is equal to minus 0.05, then minus 0.12x minus 0.40y equals to minus 0.15. So what I will do, I will multiply here by 12 and here I multiply by 15. We are supposed to multiply by opposite coefficients. But because of avoiding the decimals, I'm using the whole numbers. So when we do that, we get 0.15 times 12 is 1.8x. 1.8x. 0.05 times 12 is, sorry, this one is negative. So negative 1.8x plus 0.6y minus 0.6. This one must be minus 1.8x minus 0.4 times 15 is 6. Y is equals to 0.15 times 15 is minus 2.25. So what I'll do so that this one goes is to subtract. And this gives me 6.6y is equals to, if I subtract 0.6 here, I will get 1.65. 1.65. Therefore, based on that, I divide by 6.6. I get 0.25. Then I would say substituting in 1, it will be minus 0.15x plus 0.05 times 0.25 is equal to minus 0.05. So I should be able to establish 0.05 times 0.25 plus 0.05 divided by 0.15. I'm getting, if I just confine myself to 2 decimals, that would be 0.42. Z will be 1 minus 0.25 minus 0.42. Y is 0. Halima, you are disagreeing with my figure. Someone else to give me the answer if it is not right. So are my answers okay? Are you agreeing? Are you agreeing with those results? Jacob says they are okay. So Halima, check your workings. Sasa sijui hiyo unasema 0.0 ni hii unaongelea ama ni hii? But this one was positive, this one was negative. If you are talking of that, they are okay. That's what you're talking about, Halima. Substitution of 1. Iko sawa kabisa. This is 0.05. Iko sawa kabisa. Check how what you copied earlier on. Iko sawa. Iko sawa. So thus, we have the company here. Long run, market share, so company X is going to command 42%, Y is going to command 25%, and Z is going to command 33%. Halima, have you seen that? Are we okay with that? Okay, if you are okay, say my yes so that I proceed to the next. Halima, this is minus. So now hii ni minus. So ndio hii hapa. So I don't know what is wrong because this is minus here na ndio iko hapa. Hii ni positive na ndio iko hapa. Hii ni negative na ndio iko hapa. So sijui nini na kuchanganya hapo. The way it is here is exactly the way it is here. I hope you'll be able to see that. Maybe here equation ulikuwa nayo compare you had copied wrongly. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Where did you copy vibaya? It was negative, not positive. All right, so let's go to question 3C. Question 3C. It has go to question 3C. So that question 3C is coming from regression and correlation theory. It's coming from regression and correlation theory. We are talking of the question of November 2018. Question 3C. Question 3C. The following data are obtained from the records of a certain company relating to the year. So we are told to come up with the least squares regression function, coefficient of determination, and then we comment on the results. So least squares function, is given as y is equals to a plus bx, where b is equal to n sum of xy minus sum of x sum of y. You divide by n sum of x squared minus sum of x, you square that. Then a is sum of y minus b sum of x. You divide by n. The next one that we are told to get is the coefficient of determination. Coefficient of determination. Now, coefficient of determination R squared will be given as something like this. Will be given as something like this. And sum of x squared minus sum of x. Times n sum of y squared minus sum of y squared. So here, this is n sum of xy minus sum of x sum of y. So sasa hii yote unafungia kwa bracket hivyo. Yote unafungia kwa bracket hivyo. Then you square. Then you square. Yes, Jacob, I can see you are saying you have a suggestion. What is the suggestion? Okay, so. When you are finished copying, you tell me finished. Yes, Anima, Jacob, Siongo. And Jacob, Malda, Aris, good. So now, you know we normally draw tables, but I want to avoid that for today and proceed like this. Using calculator. Using calculator. Let's take our calculators and we set them for regression. And I told you, you press mode until you see REG. So you press mode until you see REG. Then you press the number below it. And then you see LIN. You press the number below it. You press the number below it. And when you press the number below it, we are set. So let's start entering the values. Let me be here closer so that in case you are also able to follow what I'm doing. So we start with the values of X. We start with the values of X. So nasema 856, 14,250, 14,250, M plus. 536, 13,000, M plus. 640, 13,000, M plus. 680. No, I'm going now to 600. 600, 12,500, M plus. Hope I've gotten the right thing. Then 680, 13,250, M plus, and 808, 13,750, M plus. Okay, so if we are there, you now come here and say, using calculator, B is equal to let's get the values from the calc. And first of all, we know there are how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is 6 times sum of xy. So you press shift, button number 1, go to where there is xy. Send me the figure of xy. Sum of xy, send me the figure. Halima, kama umepotea, you just tengeneza the table in a kawaida way. The answers will be the same. What is the answer for sum of xy? Malda, kama umepotea, ufuate hiyo ingine, they are the same. 55, 106,000. Minus, we do again, shift, button number 1. We now look for sum of x, which is number 2, press 2 and press equals. I don't know whether my answers are okay. Yeah, sum of x is 4120. 4120 times, you do the same thing, shift, button number 1. We now look for sum of y, so that is number 2 equals. Sum of y, you have what? Send me the answer quickly, time is almost. Uh-huh, 79,750. 79,750. Then we say 6 times sum of x squared. So shift, button number 1, sum of x squared is what do you have? Send me the answer. Yeah, 2904. 2904. 896 minus sum of x 4120 times 4120 equals, let's go to the calc and get the answer. Shift, now you go to button number 2. So press 2, you will pray forward to where there is B. Press 2 and press equals. Send me the answer for B. Yeah, good. It's 4.54. 4.54, good. Let us go to A. A, we do the same thing. Kuja hapa tuseme ni sum of y is 79,750 minus 4.52 times sum of x 4120 you divide by 6. So go to the calc and quickly send me the answer. Shift, button number 2. You will pray forward to where there is A and give me the answer. $10,173.58. then 173.58. So the function will therefore be y is equals to 10, 173.58 plus 4.54x. That is the function. So coefficient of determination r square. Let us substitute for r square. So r square will be 6 times 5516 minus 4120 times 79,750. I have 6 times 2904,896 minus 4120 squared times 6 times. The sum of y square is 1061. 1061, 937,500 minus sum of y, which is 79,750 squared. Then the whole of this you shall square. The whole of this you shall square. So give me the answer. So in case you got lost, like Harima, I said what you need to do, you create a table. You create a table of x, y, xy, x square, and y square. Kawaida tu. This is what you do, Harima, in case you don't know how to use the calculator. Unatengeneza table iko na those columns, and then unajaza the values, you get your totals here. Then you substitute, and you are good. So if you know that, that is okay. Give me the answer. From the calc. Yeah, according to Diongo, 0.8114. 0.8114. 0.81. So the meaning of that is 81.14% of costs are explained by hours. They are explained by hours. So we will call it a day at that juncture and then hope to meet on Friday. Friday being our last lesson, because that is when procs are ending officially. So we meet on Friday as our last lesson. Meanwhile, on Friday, we will have prayers at 11. You are most welcome to join us online. The other thing is, I'm hoping that the rumors that have been going around have come your way regarding the exams. Are you aware? Jude says no. Jacob says no. Okay, you people, you don't follow. Okay, so there has been strong fears whether the exams will be done, and it is almost confirmed. It's almost confirmed that, it's actually confirmed that there will be no exams next week. There will be no exams next week. That is the information I got yesterday evening from CASNEP. And to that effect, they will be communicating either tomorrow or Friday. Either tomorrow or Friday, they will send the message that they are unable, they have not been cleared by government, the Ministry of Health. So from what they were telling me, they want to postpone the exams either to 17th or 24th. Either to 17th or 24th, but the most likely is 24th, because the week of 17th, it is expected the Eid Fitr holiday will be there. So the most likely is 24th. So that is the position we have for now. It's unfortunate to all of us. It's unfortunate, but it's not all lost. All things work for good for those of us who read the Bible. All things work for good. So maybe look at it as an opportunity to fine-tune what you had not gathered well, and to boost your chances of passing. So as a school, maybe we may do a special vision program, but we are still looking at the possibilities. We shall communicate maybe by Saturday or by Friday on the way forward. But for now, we are going all the way to Friday to finish the official blocks. Then from there, we will cross the river when we get to the bridge. But that is the confirmation. Let's wait for CASNEP to tell us either tomorrow or Friday. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Jude, usisangae sana. Ni hali ya maisha.